wealthiest countries do the most to conserve. Haven't you heard of the Kuznets curve? Only wealthy societies can afford to go green. If you want a better world, see the unseen. Even carbon will bend to creative destruction with entrepreneurship in the means of production.
So the Kuznets curve is a relationship between environmental quality and economic output, basically measured by per capita incomes. What it shows is at first, when you're very, very poor and you start to get richer, you make your environment a lot worse off. Because now you're doing things that impact the environment, but yet you're not rich enough to want to clean it up. Then as you get richer, now the environment is what economists would call a normal good, which means we want more of it when we get richer. So people start spending their money to clean up the environment so that humans have a better environment as incomes keep going up after that. My own personal take is that the whole idea of the curve is kind of messed up from the start. I think it's more like a line of always getting better, at least if we measure the environment as humans experience it. Because prior to industrialization, the environment for humans was really bad. So if you've ever gone camping, you know you get the smoke from your open fire all over you. That's air quality. What the Kuznets curve is making look like a worse environment at the beginning is really a better environment for very poor people. So some people, when we explain that relationship of a Kuznets curve and environment getting better, they'll say, but that's like cleaning up your water and your local sources of pollution. Meanwhile, we're having more and more output and the planet just can't take it. And it's going to have global emissions and all of this other stuff. Well, the thing is, as we become wealthier and incomes keep going up, we are better and better able to deal with our environmental problems, whatever they are. And the Earth isn't going to run out of stuff for us to make from it. Julian Simon called humans the ultimate resource, and it's our creativity, guided by market prices and profit and loss in a capitalist system, that allows us to turn nature into a natural resource. Before we figured out how to get energy out of oil, that was just a puddle of black goo that was of no use to us. It's the human creativity. And the thing is, as prices go up on a resource because it's getting depleted, that's a big lightning bolt going off to entrepreneurs saying, hey, can you figure out a way to substitute something else for this? If so, you can make money doing it. So sometimes people will say, we're running out of oil. Pick whatever resource you want. I've got a 2-word phrase I use when people tell me we're going to run out of something. Bullshit. As long as it's privately owned, you can exclude others from depleting it. As it gets scarcer, its price goes up. That means you're going to use less of it, and there's going to be a bigger return to some other entrepreneur for creating a substitute for it. Where this isn't true is things where we have some version of collective ownership, which means no exclusion. So something like the tuna in the ocean, that's much more at risk. But the normal resources for the vast majority of what our capitalist economy uses, the Earth's never going to run out of. The price system will guide us in a way that keeps us innovating and making best use of the resources that we do have.